Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope and Brooke confront Steffy, Anr.J. Gives Katie jaw-dropping news. At the Forrester manse, Donna's gone to check on Eric. Hope thinks it may have been in reason. Katie warns her bastard that all this talk about Steffy is a little violent. Hope's unapologetic. Brooke can't believe she's threatened to cut her line. Hope won't let it be. They go over the line and the communication being Hope's passion for times. Hope rails that all Steffy cares about is sticking it to her and the Logans. I am not going to stand for it any longer. Brooke isn't sure that's really what this is about. Hope insists Stephanie pass this down to her granddaughter. Brooke wonders what they can do about it. Hope wants to go to Forrester and defy this. Katie reminds her bastard that Steffy is co-CEO. Hope says Ridge is too, but they do'n't indeed need him. Brooke has taken a back seat there for far too long. Katie agrees that Brooke's benefactions are fabulous. Hope thinks perhaps it's time for her mama to reclaim her power. Katie and I'll support you, and who knows, perhaps with us working together as a platoon, Steffy won't stand a chance. At Forrester, Ridge walks in as Steffy tells Carter it's time to get relief of Hope's line. Steffy says they need to set aside their passions and do what's stylish for the company. Ridge questions if this is just business and there's nothing particular about it. Steffy admits Hope's not her favorite person, but if the line was bringing in plutocrat like it used to, she'd be telling Carter to fund it. Ridge asks Carter if he agrees with this. Carter doesn't differ. Steffy doesn't suppose the line can rebound now that Thomas has gone. Further, Steffy and Sheila funny videotape at Bill's place. Liam questions Poppy, only now telling him he could be Luna's father. Bill shrugs, more late than no way. Liam asks if any part of him is worried with Poppy. Bill says she was hysterical to tell him she didn't want to see her as a gold digger. Liam argues there's nothing wrong with telling him if it's true. Bill explains she was also upset about getting hurt. Poppy's in love with me, Liam. Liam finds this all veritably violent. Bill continues to explain about Poppy coming to terms with participating her son with someone differently. He told her that if he's Luna's pater, he'll make a place for both of them in his life. Liam sensations, wow. Bill hopes Luna's as agitated as he is. In the design office, Poppy tells Luna she wasn't ready to admit Bill could be her father ahead. Luna sensations that she may have formerly met her father and it's Bill Spencer. RJ walks in and gawps, "Stay, what?" He hugs Luna, who gasps that she might eventually get to meet her father. He enthuses that she's been wanting to know who her pater is ever. He's happy for her, indeed, if it's Bill. Poppy tells Luna that Bill is awaiting them. She told him she wanted to break the news to her first. Luna says, "Let's do it." RJ wishes her luck and they leave. Further, Tanner Novlantis post-wedding shocks Katie finds RJ in the design office and asks if he knows where Steffy is. RJ says she's across the hall. She notices he's distracted and asks, "What's up?" RJ says Poppy gave Luna huge news before. She's been keeping it a secret who Luna's father is. The secret's out. Turns out her father might be Bill. Katie's shocked, speechless. She's extremely skeptical and wonders why she didn't come forward sooner. RJ explains that she was spooked. Katie hopes Bill's smart enough to get evidence. RJ points out that if it's true, her son has a new family. Heather, Tom, Joshua Hoffman, Poppy and Luna arrive at Bill's place, where he looks at his would-be son expectantly. He imagines she's in shock right now. It's so crazy, right? They recap how they allowed. It wasn't possible, but now it may be true. I might be your pater. How do you feel about that? Luna sniffs that knowing who her father is has been a question mark hanging over her for her whole life. Now, she knows it may be a man who her mama loves and who has always been kind to her. Bill will continue to watch for them anyhow of what they find out. However, he'll step up in every way, if he's lucky enough to be her pater. Everyone gashes up. Poppy produces a DNA test that she picked up on the way, unless Bill would rather go to the sanitarium. Bill doesn't want to stay any longer. Luna, you earn to know. Is that what you want? Luna nods and cries, I am soliciting that this test proves you re my father. She and Bill grasp. In the main office, Ridge doesn't want to question Steffi's instincts. She's good at what she does and enjoys the commercial world. He doesn't, and says he'd like to get back to designing. Carter asks if he's saying he's stepping down. Brooke and Hope bust in demanding to talk about Hope for the future. Brooke says it has a proven track record, and Hope informs them she's not going to let Steffi cut it. Not without a fight. Steffi appreciates Hope's passion for the line. It's part of what made it so successful, but it's not presently. Brooke accuses Steffi of having a vendetta against their son. Steffi asks Carter to tell them about the low figures. Carter says it's true. Hope's certain they will bounce back. Brooke believes in her and her line. She prompts Ridge to chime in. Steffi says this isn't particular, but we all know more. She's determined to take every bit of happiness from Hope. Steffi tells her father that Brooke is being overprotective and only cares about Hope's wants and needs. Hope for the future needs to come to an end moment. Brooke and Katie dig up dirt on Poppy, join forces against Bill's love? The Bold and the Beautiful, B&B, spoilers reveal that Katie Logan, Heather Tom, and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, could have a reason to join forces. Now that Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, is getting near to Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, Katie is getting defensive of her ex-husband. Of course, Poppy was a free spirit in the history, as substantiated by her wild music jubilee hassle with Bill and the fact that she can't be certain of who Luna Nozawa's, Lisa Yamada, father is without a DNA test. We can't forget about all the recent drama girding Poppy's special mints. Moreover, Brooke was mealy when she said about Poppy inadvertently cured her own son and nearly blew up Luna's relationship with R.J. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, in the process. Luna slept with Zen Forrester Dominguez, Delon Demetz, allowing he was R.J. because of the mint failure, so Brooke clearly let Poppy have it over all the chaos. It's clear that Brooke doesn't trust Poppy any further than Katie does at this point. There have times when Brooke and Katie were rivals over the times, but this might be a good chance for them to team up as sisters to cover Bill. Katie and Brooke could form an alliance in expedience of conniving Bill's split from Poppy. Brooke and Katie are always going to watch about Bill, who happens to be their collective former honey. What if Katie and Brooke start digging up dirt from Poppy's history to use against her? Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, would be glad to help with a thing like that and could maybe point the Logan sisters in the right direction. B&B suckers know Lee is formerly trying to move anyone who hear that Poppy is bad news. Poppy may be keeping some secrets that could make her look incredibly shady from Brooke and Katie's perspective. We formerly know about Lee's complaints regarding Poppy's affair with the principal surgeon, but Lee acts like Poppy has a long history of gold-digging tendencies and libelous jest. Still, further stories could come out about Poppy's former conduct, if there's any verity to Lee's interpretation of events. Still, perhaps there could be some crimes that Poppy has covered up, if B&B wanted to throw in a bigger twist. Poppy seems like a sweet girl at her core, but she may struggle to explain if Katie and Brooke start poking around. Since the show seems to be doing some rewrites recently, Poppy's character could take an intriguing turn and could turn out to be a bit of a cover-up queen. Whatever the case, a plot where Brooke and Katie dig up dirt on Poppy could be delightful. Katie and Brooke might join forces on indisquisition and try to move Bill to break with Poppy. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Poppy has some curveballs in her future, so stick with us for prognostications on any character updates that might be brewing.